Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon.
Hey guys, welcome to Gizmo Times. This is Chetan and this is the ZenFone Max M2, the other smartphone in the same Max series, but that was the Max Pro M2 earlier talked about, and this is the Max M2. This is the lineup where you see smartphone in a bit of a lower range price when compared to the Max Pro series, but still it comes with a good battery life. So this has a 4000 mAh battery and it's still not that heavy. It has 160 grams of weight, and compared to that, the same battery capacity on the Honor 8C gives it 167 grams of weight, and on the Redmi 6 Pro the same battery but 178 grams. So there are those differences obviously why this is lighter than the others, but still packing a good amount of battery and still having a lesser weight is a good thing. So this phone comes with the same 6.3-inch display on the front, and along with that, it's a HD plus display. It's not a full HD plus one. There's the Qualcomm Snapdragon 632 chipset that was present on the Honor 8C as well. So the 8C was the first phone to have that chipset, and now this one also has the same one. And it's a 14nm chipset with the Cryo 250 Octa-core CPU, and there's the Adreno 506 GPU along with that. And this phone has again the multiple variants, the dual lens camera combination on the back, and the design is similar to how it was on the Max M1 last time. So this is the one color of that. This is the blue one. It looks sleek and thin enough for having the 4000 mAh battery. But this one has the black color. So there are two color options for the Max M2. Let's quickly unbox the phone and talk more about it. So even the Max M2 has the dual VoLTE connectivity just like the Max Pro M2, and it has no issues with the connectivity. Most of the options are present there. Firstly, in the box package, what you see is this set of accessories. That's the SIM ejector pin, followed by this transparent cover that covers the phone side and the back of the phone. Then there's this user guide, the SIM information, as well as the warranty information of the phone. Then there's the smartphone itself. This is the ZenFone Max M2. This is the black variant of it, and just keeping this beside the blue one. Both have that subtle finish. They are not any heavy with those colors. They are not glossy. It's that matte kind of finish, and it's smooth. It might seem a bit slippery as well, but still it's soft enough so you can hold it quite well in the hand. And this is the design on the back of the phone with that smooth finish. And you have the fingerprint sensor and the camera on the back. Now the other accessories that are given in the phone that include these two. That's the charger, that's the travel adapter, along with the USB cable. And for the travel adapter, what you see is the 5-way two-way output. So the same travel adapter is given on the ZenFone Max Pro M2 and the ZenFone Max M2 as well. They both support the same 10-watt charging, not more than that. So now let's talk about the phone itself. Firstly, about the physical aspect of the device. This is the plastic back on the back of the phone, and the fingerprint sensor, the dual lens camera combination on the back. There's the SIM tray on the left side of the device, and on the top is the 3.5mm jack along with the secondary microphone. On the right are the power button as well as the volume rocker buttons, and towards the bottom are the different ports. Firstly, this is the microphone, then there's this micro USB port and the speaker grill. So that is the physical aspect, and on the front is this similar design, that is the notch area for just like the ZenFone Max Pro M2. You have the 6.26-inch display with the HD plus resolution, not the full HD plus. So it's 720 into 1520 pixels of resolution. And there's that earpiece that is not similar to how it was on the Max Pro M2, because here you see the earpiece in the area of the notch. On the ZenFone Max Pro M2 it was not like that. It was present on the top of it. So these are the notch areas on both of them. We'll do a separate quick comparison of these two phones anyway separately. And apart from that, what you see is the LED light on the top along with the camera on the front. So this is the ZenFone Max M2's display. That's the 6.26-inch display size. So this phone also has the same stock Android with the basic applications that are pre-installed, Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger as well, and the other Google applications, Slides, Sheets, and the other ones. So PUBG is not installed pre-installed, it's installed by us. Let's get into the settings now. So about phone, this is the Android 8.1.0 Oreo version, and we might see the Android Pie update anytime soon. We have seen ASUS to be doing quite well with the update, so there's no worry about that. Under the gestures, the same couple of gestures that you see here are double tap to wake up and double tap to turn off screen. So to turn off screen, you can just double tap on the display. To wake it, again the same thing, and that would activate the screen there. Now under the security, what you see is those two options, that's fingerprint and face recognition. Under fingerprint, you can set this up quickly. It's not as smooth and easy as it was on the ZenFone Max Pro M2. Let's try it out though. So the fingerprint is added. Now let me try to unlock the phone. So it's unlocking fast enough. It's not bad in that way. It's working quite well. There's that a certain lag for the interface to show up, though the sound comes up quite as soon as you touch the finger on the fingerprint area. Now let's use the face unlock app option as well. So this is the face unlock. So it did not take a lot of time, just like how it was on the ZenFone Max M2. Now let's try the face unlock on this one. So this is the first time it isn't working that easily, but the second time it did. So there is again that lag where you see first the screen to be activating and then it's trying to recognize and unlock the phone. So it's still good enough. So those are the two options, that's the face unlock and the fingerprint sensor for the security of the device. And now moving on to the next aspect, that is the cameras of the phone. This is the rear camera setup on the device. That's a 13 megapixel camera that comes with the f1.8 aperture. That is interestingly similar aperture size to the ZenFone Max Pro M2 and somewhat better than the others in this price range that don't offer an f1.8 aperture. And along with that, there's a 2 megapixel camera for the depth recognition in the portrait mode. And this is going to support the EIS for 1080p videos, and there is 4K video recording possible with this smartphone. So that's a good thing. The ZenFone Max series as well is going to now have the 4K video recording. Let me go into the video recording and check out the possibility. That's 4K UHD that is possible here. And apart from that, now moving back to the photos, the different modes that you see here are Auto, Pro, HDR, Sports and Night mode. And you also have the Beautify option and also the portrait mode here. The front facing camera here is an 8 megapixel one, again similar to how it was on the ZenFone Max Pro M2, but this seems a little pale for me. It's not so colorful and it's not as good that it was on the ZenFone Max Pro M2. Though this is an initial view, early view, I won't say that this is how the quality is, and that is with the camera. And these are the different options again. You have the face detection, anti-banding, red eye detection, and a continuous shot, and selfie mirror option as well, where it would be the left to right and right to left, vice versa. So that is it with the cameras. You can see the different camera samples to understand whether the cameras are good enough for this price range. And again with the price, this is not announced while I was making this video, so we are not actually sure about the price, but I hope this is priced around 10 to 12,000 rupees, because you get the Snapdragon 632, which is a decent chipset, but paying more than that for a Snapdragon 632 powered phone won't really make a good sense. So this has a 4000 mAh battery, which is another good thing, and it has the standard 5A 2A charging. So that is the ZenFone Max M2 smartphone, and if this is priced under 12,000 rupees, this is going to be certainly a good choice when compared to the Honor 8C and the other phones in this price range. That is a couple of them from Xiaomi, the Redmi 6 Pro as well. So this was all about the ASUS ZenFone Max M2 smartphone, and we'll be doing a comparison of this one against the ZenFone Max Pro M2 to let you know about the differences between the two phones, and we'll also be comparing this with a few other smartphones in this price range. I hope you like this video. If you do share and subscribe to Gizmo for more. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.